Welcome back to another episode of Here is this cool gun Skoda made and you should know about it. In today's episode we are visiting the 240mm Kanone M16. This gun was special from the perspective that instead of destructive power, when this gun was designed, they focused on range. At this point, the Austro-Hungarian Empire already happily used the 305mm Mörser, but they needed one gun that was stronger than that and one that can shoot further. To tackle the firepower, they designed that 42cm version, which you can check out in my other video, link in the description. However, for longer range, they had to rethink what they want to build. Hence, the 24cm Kanone M16 was born. To save time and money, they designed this gun parallel with the 38cm Belagerungshaubitze M16, so both guns are using the same carriage and firing platform. The difference was that the 24cm gun was using the forward trunnion mounts on the carriage. The 40 caliber barrel was constructed in 12 parts. The hydro pneumatic recoil system was mounted on the cradle above. The gun used the same horizontal sliding block breech as the 38cm M16 howitzer. When the gun was set up, it was sitting on a turntable, capable of 360 degrees turn, which was on a top of a 6.5 meter times 5.2 meters box, which was 1.4 meter high. At the rear of the turntable was a 2 tons tilting crane used to move ammunition from the shell cart to load the gun, also to help assemble off the roller race and to remove the breech. The roller race was mounted directly behind the gun on 4 tilting arms. When the gun returned to the fixed loading angle of 6 degrees, the roller race was raised so it met the rear end of the breech. A shell was placed on the roller race by the crane and it was hand rammed, followed by a cartridge case containing the propellant. While the gun was being elevated to its firing angles between 10 and 41 degrees, the roller race was lowered out of the recoil path of the gun. The gun was transported in 5 loads: the barrel, carriage, and one for each half of the base box. Each load was carried by an 8-wheeled electric powered trailer with the electricity provided by an Austro-Daimler artillery generator truck M16 designed by Ferdinand Porsche. Yes, the same Ferdinand Porsche. Same with the other guns, the solid rubber tires could be removed and the truck could tow the trailers on rails, or for longer distances they could be towed by ordinary locomotive. One additional truck towed the ammunition trailer, which carried 28 rounds with a cartridge case and the loading crane. Setting up the gun was not an easy task. To dig out the firing pit took around 20 hours, and another 8 hours to assemble the gun. As per specifications, the gun was 86 tons heavy, the 240mm barrel was 9.6 meter long and fired a 198 kg projectile to 26.3 km far. The gun needed a crew of 42 to operate it. 9 guns were initially ordered from Skoda with 2 spare barrels. However, only 2 was actually finished and delivered before the collapse of the empire in the spring of 1918. They were used by the 3rd and 4th companies, each with 1 gun. These units belong to the 1st Heavy Artillery Regiment. We don't know much about their activity or performance during the Great War. However, photographic evidence shows that 1 gun near Dornbrin in Austria on the Italian front and another one was near Reifenberg in Germany. Although the empire collapsed as a result of the Great War, the story of these guns did not end here. 4 guns were in production when the war ended and were completed by 1921. At this point, the newly formed Czechoslovak army decided to buy and field them. Once Nazi Germany occupied Czechoslovakia, these guns ended up in the hand of the Wehrmacht. They renamed them as Schwer 24cm Kanone T. The guns and the units using these guns did not participate in the invasion of Poland, but they found themselves fighting near the Somme during the Battle of France. Once France fallen, the unit was moved to, have you butchered this name, Kap Krisnez in the Pass of past the Calais to attack British coastal convoys in the English Channel and to protect German ones. Then, in 1941, when Germany attacked the Soviet Union, these guns were moved again. During Operation Barbarossa, the battalion was assigned to the Army Group North and taken part in the siege of Leningrad. Between January and June of 1942, during the siege, all 6 guns had to be returned to Skoda for repair and retubing. This was delayed when barrel numbering ruptured in December of 1942, and most of the roughly machined barrel ingots sitting in storage since 1918 proved to be substandard. The first 2 guns to be refitted were shipped to the battalion on the 18th of July 1943, but the rest were further delayed. The next pair of guns were shipped to the front in January of 1945. The battalion remained with Army Group North for the rest of the war until its surrender in the Courland Pocket at the end of the war. By the end of the war, all of the guns but 2 had either been captured or destroyed, with the final 2 being destroyed to prevent capture on 9th of May 1945. As of today, none of these guns are existing, so we only have limited amount of images and technical documentations available regarding this gun, which also did not make my job easy to make this video. With this, we arrived to the end. Thank you for joining me for this video again, and if you got this far, you might want to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on my future videos. Bye!